All right, Cleveland Browns lose again. Surprise, surprise. This offensive line is piss poor. The coaching is piss poor. The play calling outside of the opening script was piss poor. I think Jimmy Haslam needs to come down and blow this thing up. Welcome to Keep the Vision. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share the channel, hit that bell notification, and hype the video. Let's not waste any time. Let's get right into what Browns head coach Kevin Stefanski had to say. Let's listen to his stupid answers, his stupid reasons, and his embarrassing excuses per usual.
Okay, Quinshawn had an ankle dislocation, fractured his fibula. Obviously very disappointed for the young man. He will bounce back. I have zero doubt about that with him. But obviously you never want to see that with any of your guys, and that was so he'll get surgery. He'll be back in no time. I know that. The game just frustrated. Want to close out, want to get a win versus a good football team at our place, and we didn't do it at the end, so that's the frustrating part. Love how the team fights, which I'm not surprised. That's who those guys are. So we'll look at it, we'll learn from it, and we'll get ready for next week. With that, I'll take any questions.
Coach, I know this question is probably more suited after you watch film, but just quickly, how would you assess today's game?
Yeah, total. We ended up minus in the turnover margin. It's hard to do that versus a very good football team. Obviously, we didn't come away with points at the end of the half there, which our operation on field goal has been excellent all season long, so that was disappointing. And then they made their plays. We didn't make enough at the end, but I give them credit. They made their plays.
Kevin, the run defense in the first half, what did you see there, and then what were you able to clean up in the second half?
Yeah, going into it, that's a great run team. They have good players, good scheme. James Cook is outstanding, so we knew that's a challenge. We made some adjustments throughout the game. Obviously, we feel like we can play better early, give them credit, but there was a couple things that we can certainly do better.
Kevin, you guys lose Quinshawn, but Travion and Raheem, just the way they came in and sort of picked up that running back.
Yeah, guys that we trust. I think I've told you guys many times, who's ever in there, we trust them. And I say that because they're with us, and they're in every meeting, and they're at practice, and sometimes you don't get those opportunities, but you're on the team because we trust you. So not surprised to see those guys come through. A couple of really big plays with Travion, and I thought Rocket ran really hard.
You talk about Shedeur Sanders, just how he played, and then he also had to leave with the pinky injury, come back. How did that all go?
Yeah, he battled like he does. I thought he made some unbelievable plays with his feet today, which I thought going into the game that may be the case. He'll fight through injuries. Nothing, little finger injury is not going to keep him out of there. But always room to grow for a young player. But really proud of how he fought.
Kevin, what did they do to turn up a pass rush pressure there in your left?
Man, this dude, man, they gotta fire this dude, man. I'm sorry, man. Kevin, you gotta go, bro. Gotta go. Pack him up.
Last couple possessions.
Yeah, I don't know if there's one thing specifically, Jeff, that they did, but we'll look at it. And listen, you're going to be in games where you got to go 85 or 90 or whatever it is to go win it. And we'll look at ways that we can be better as an offense there.
Kevin, was it always, were you always going to go for it there on that fourth down?
Well,
what was that?
Yeah, it depended on what the distance was, obviously, but felt like where it was at 2 or, long 2, whatever it was, felt good about keeping our offense on the field. You're going to have to play aggressive to beat this team, and I felt good about going for it there. Just what we didn't happen in that moment.
What did you see, going against this Bills team that you thought played to your advantage?
I have a ton of respect for Sean and his staff and that football team. They're very good on offense. They have a great quarterback, as we know, who made his plays today. Defensive attack is really difficult. I think special teams, their kickoff return unit's been outstanding. So going into a game with a team has the record that they do, you're going to have to go play aggressive. You're trying to go take the ball away from them. We didn't have any takeaways, which wasn't for a lack of trying. It's just they did a nice job.
Disappointed that Miles wasn't able to get the sack record today.
Yeah, I think the record, and we have talked a lot about it, Mary Kay. We don't talk a lot about it when we're in the building and we're getting ready to play. That's really not our focus. It's not Miles' focus. You guys have talked to him at length about this. He's trying to just play good football to help the team win.
Is that why coach decided to go for it on that 4th and 2?
Yeah.
Because you felt that the 10 to tie
Yeah, I think in that moment I felt good about the play we had up, felt good about where we are in the football.
That was a garbage ass play call. Come on, like that. What was that? What was that? You didn't even give him a chance. And then 68 just gets blown up. He just gets blown up, bro. Sabotage, bro.
Field and again in these games against really good football teams, you're going to have to go make plays in those moments. We didn't, and it's not, we didn't execute or it wasn't a good play call. We just didn't. We didn't make a play in that moment. But I feel good about the process there, and that's unfortunate. But you're going to have to go make plays if you think you're going to go beat the Buffalo Bills. They're a good football team.
Shedeur had a couple of passes batted, including that one interception. Did you see anything on there that why that was the case?
We'll always teach off of those, Scott. And anytime that there's a batted ball, you'll look at your eyes and see if there's things you can do differently. Other times, we have Shelby Harris on our team. These defensive tackles are very good at when they're not maybe going to get home. They know when to match the hand of the quarterback and those type of things. So we'll learn from those.
Just how good has Quinshawn been for you guys all season long, and what has he meant to the team?
Yeah, Q's been incredible.
I don't want to hear you talk about, oh, look, maybe, check the eyes to see why the ball's getting batted. Man, won't you check the line, dog? Check the line, bro. Check the line. What are we talking about here? What are we talking about here, man? Bro, man, Shedeur, you might have to get up out of Cleveland, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. This is nasty work.
Great teammate, runs hard, cares about this game, cares about the right things. So I'm disappointed for him. He's disappointed, but he's not somebody that I worry about. He'll bounce back.
Kevin, on the field goal at the end of the half, just low snap and Corey not able to handle it.
Obviously, we didn't come through, but this is a group of specialists that have been outstanding all season long. They work really well together. We weren't at our best in that moment.
Do you think the effort overall was better today than last week?
Yeah, I don't think about it in those terms. We're excited about any opportunity we have in front of us.
I know we've talked a lot about Harold throughout the year, but he gets a touchdown on a catch and then has one on the run. I think he set the team's rookie record. So just how good has he been and the versatility he showed for you?
Yeah, I think he's been great, but I go back to he's been the same guy every single day. He works really, really hard at his craft, and I say that because if you're going to be moved around the formation, you're going to hand the ball to him and you're going to put him in motion, then bring him back on a slide for the keeper touchdown. Those are all things that require a guy to be locked into a game plan, and his versatility is directly tied to his intelligence and how hard he works at this.
Is Shedeur in some ways even exceeding your guys' expectations in terms of his mobility and his elusiveness at all?
Yeah, I wouldn't. I'm not going to frame it that way, Mary Kay, other than to say that's part of his game. That's one of the things that you saw on tape when he was in college, just the ability to make plays that were off schedule.
Oh, so he not meeting your expectations, basically. You dubbed that whole fucking question. Okay.
That opening drive, what did you guys just kind of...
Okay, yeah, it's time to fire this dude. Get this dude up out of here, man. Get down in the comments. Let me know what you think about this whole situation, man. This is Keep the Vision. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share the